Okay. One owner car guy. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Got the Merkur back. Merkur. And look at those swirl marks. Actually, did a quick buff. And I didn't. Chuck did. God, that's been months ago. Time flies. And I want to get pictures of this on here. I've had this car for far too long. I'm going to try to get this here. Little Merkur. Running. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. I put lots of stuff on there. Like lots of stuff like this. It's so cheap. I don't even know if it's going to make it there to eBay. And I don't know. That actually is the hood. Wow. I kind of liked the placement. I like them springed mirrors. Okay, this is kind of scary. I haven't. Wow. Oh yeah, we cleaned it. Why is it so freaking clean? It is pretty clean too. This thing should be a dog post. I guess I should have looked better. Hell, how could I look any better? Right. 1, 2, loving it. Okay. Oh man, this is gonna be hard. I make a good what's it called? Street fighter. You know what really sucks is when you've got to redo everything on a car to get it to work. It blows. This is something that I had some help out here for a few days. This is the exact kind of thing that they can't do. I mean, if you can't do this kind of stuff, I guess when you sign up for a job, you should say, no. I don't know nothing about working on cars. Because this is pretty first day-ish, to say the least. And that one's rusted on tight. Okay. It's always going to take me to do it. Jeez. This whole thing's bent. And yes, I could have better tools for this job. And yes, if it doesn't crank over or sound halfway powerful, I'm probably already to the point that I would just replace that mother sucker. Hey man, that thing popped right on. Okay, old-timey cold start. Whoa, the lights are on and everything. Yeehaw. Okay. Let's see what we can figure out here. Off. I think. Well, okay. Maybe not. Off. Okay. Let's see if this thing will even crank. Whoa. I'll bet you all the gas is gone. There ain't no gas in this car. This is just to get this thing started. I'm gonna bust into the throttle body. Oh great, the The handle on the screwdriver is even loose. Okay. So, will this open it? Yes. Okay, so. Starter fluid is not what I like using on them. I'm thinking it's gonna fire this bad boy up. I don't think I got no fuel in it. I think if I put fuel, it'll start right up. I really do. So, I'm going to disconnect it and leave it overnight. And I'll work on this tomorrow. And hopefully I can get Hector to help me tonight or tomorrow on this Jeep, the Cadillac, that Jeep. Mercedes. I got 4 lined up for him, buddy. Okay, well, thanks for watching. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. You know, you can see swirl marks on this, and Chuck did it. I'm not saying look at it. I'm saying it's because, number one, it's black. Number two, it's got very poor paint on it. And we did it in the sun, and it was his first one, and it could be done better, and it could be actually spiffed up a little bit and look a lot better now, but I'm just gonna get it done and sold quick. It's not like I'm selling this thing as a show car. Now that, on the other hand, kind of a last part of the day vlog, if you will. Oh, you stretching? You stretching the sunbathing over? You sunbathing over? I know. Don't worry, you're going with. Come here. Come on. Come on. The big girl. The big girl. See the good dog. BeaglesPocket.com. You can see all her siblings. Beautiful day. Man, I say that every time I walk out here. And it just always is. I've been cranking on this little son of a gun. Actually, gotta try to take some pictures. So that means you are gonna have to get right here. Get up there. Sit down. Sit. Stay there. You stay there while Daddy works, okay? She's a really good dog. Aren't you? Stay there. Breeder. Hey. Best sales doggy here, aren't you? Hey. You hear the other dogs coming, huh? You're so smart. You're so smart. Well, now that's an easy thing to make a better picture with. God, it's a nice car. Oh! Hi, baby. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, breeder? I've had many dogs in my life, but never any that seem so camera perfect, huh? What do you think? In fact, funny story about my dog, that's how I ended up keeping her, is I would take my camera and I would get down and I'd follow him around like this. I don't know, you couldn't see me there, but so I'd run backwards and run around and get pictures and video of him. Oh my, popo everywhere. Oh boy, I'm gonna be attacked. Breeder don't care really. Wow, this thing locks this car from all the way back at my trailer. Wow, there's still cops everywhere. There's been 4 of them. Turn at that light. Here goes the last one. Popo be everywhere, breeder. Am I behind? I'm sorry. These dogs are stupid. So I would get down and I would run backwards, and the whole story of the little breeder dog is she was the little smallest one there of all the little small ones. And she would chase my camera around, and she was just drawn and attracted to that camera and me like you wouldn't believe. And she'd just chase my camera around, and then she'd want to be held, and she'd cry a little. And we became best friends. And that's pretty much the story of Breeder. I was offered about $3,500 for her by a customer. Are you kidding me? I couldn't sell her for $3,500. Okay. Infinity. Q45. It is a nice car. Hang on, girl. Let me get the window up. She can't handle the cars at 60. The trucks, no problem. The cars, knit. Okay. Well, I'm done. I'm going to Harbor Freight. I'm going to make this video with my puppy and cut it off now. I'm done. Harbor Freight. They're in the oddest, weirdest buildings and lots of towns. I mean, this is the entrance. I mean, look how this douchebag parked. Well, I had a guy roll these up. It is one big. I was gonna use this hose, but I'll tell you what. Think about how long this thing is. It's one hose. I thought it was 2 and I could take it apart. I'm at a standstill over an air hose, which I need to go to Harbor Freight for. And this is the last of my... Fuck, that guy was an idiot. Trent. I told him to take the spoiler off and go ahead and sand it down and prime it. So he took the spoiler off and went down and primered my original stuff here. Now, the problem is he's laid primer over this, and there's a definite ridge right there. So what do I do? It ain't on this thing, God. But I mean, now I'm gonna have to sand the whole thing down. And who knows if this is that line? Fuck, the guy was an idiot. Fuck's sake! So I think I'm honestly going to sand this whole thing down. What a pain. What a freaking pain. And you know, that's the problem here with a lot of the stuff I have. This is all work I shouldn't even have to do. It's awful. Okay, well, I've got some stuff moving. It is a little slower going by yourself, but I'll tell you what, the mistakes are cut down. The money that comes out of my pocket to fix people's fuck-ups come down. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, well, one owner car guy. That's going should be on my website by the time you see this video. For sure, for sure. Okay. This poor car. I just don't advertise it. It's not expensive enough to advertise. That's the problem with a lot of it, like that Merkur there. It's not an expensive enough car to advertise. I'm asking, if somebody wants it, I'm asking $795. I put out a subscriber special. 800 bucks? You can't pay 100 bucks for an eBay auction at 800 bucks. In the wind like this, sometimes glass can't even hear me tell it to make a video. This sucker's clean, and I honestly think it's just out of gas. At the first place I set things where my highly qualified help was a couple years ago, before my highly qualified help became a highly qualified tweaker, well, he's probably always highly qualified too, the tweakers. Just had it under control for a year or so. God knows, I don't know. All I know is they sure fucked up a lot of stuff. And a lot of the stuff I'm doing right now is coming across all the stuff that they fucked up. I know for a fact every battery I own was taken out of 65 cars. And that's when the guy down here was paying $15 per course. $15, 65. That's a holy hell lot of money. Stolen. God, I hate these new stupid spring-em-a-bopper. Drill that thing out and drill a hole in the back of that thing to vent it. I almost got the metal tank just to where it would pour faster. But honestly, some of these dweebs I hire, back to that again, it's just a little bit too heavy for them to lift up, unfortunately. It's like anything in life. It's like the old episode of The Bundys, where Al Bundy had all the high flow toilets. Same deal, man. They're taking our rights away. We can't flush a lot of water, and we can't frickin' fill up our gas tanks fast. Yeah, I got tied up a little on that one. The black dog barks at me. The yellow dog barks at the black dog. Oh, wow, he grabbed her tail. The yellow dog's a good dog. The other one's a piece of shit. With a fucking safety tip here, too now? Oh, for fuck's sake! I don't even know how to work one of these goddamn things now. Oh. Fucking bullshit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you fucking joking me? It's broken. It seriously slipped off there one time. And it has broke. Not happy about this. Do you just cut the end off? I guess you could. That's a little ridiculous. Brand new, $20. Single use. See, that's a good one. But the top's all broken. That one will end up down there soon. Holy hell. This ain't how I should have to use a brand new fuel tank though. Okay, that's about 2 gallons. Now, there is a science as a car dealer to the right amount of gas to put in a piece of shit like this. It's like, you don't want to put way too much. A piece of shit might not run. Figure somebody showed up because the dumb dogs are going off. Okay, let's cold start this bitch. Went back and forth on this a few times. Turn that goddamn wiper off. Are you serious? Man, this thing is just not going to start. I think I got a bad fuel pump. It's almost guaranteed. Then God knows what else. Not much. You just ain't getting fuel. It ain't gonna start. So, it could literally be as much as a fuel pump fuse. Well, I've tinkered with this a little bit today. I got me half of a chicken burger. So I'm gonna chicken burger it up or whatever. For fuck's sake. Now I have a chair and a shade. Okay. It won't start. And I have cranked. I'm gonna put a good bit of this. I wish I had somebody to spray it while I did it. This should fire it up. Bad fuel pump. Almost guaranteed, man. French fries are done. Hello.
Yes, I got this number off a YouTube video thing. Call by a generator.
I don't have anything like that anymore. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
There's a generator, right?
Yeah, it's carbide generator.
Yep, I'm sorry. Cool, thank you.
All right.
Bye. I got no problem with it when people can get to the point. Makes it nice, actually. I'm not happy about this. Hi, doggy. You're a bastard. No, I'm not saying hi to you. Your friend don't even like you. Look, he don't even like you. No one likes you. You're ugly. You're ugly. You're worthless. Look, the dog's a good judge of character. The yellow one. You're ugly. It's hard to soar with the eagles when you work with douchebags. Hey, I kind of like that. It's a new update to an old classic. Well, rear the dogs out, and I'm back to moving some stuff around. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start yanking and pulling. Ding, ding, ding. I love the slot machine sound. My tow truck. I'll tell you what. This dinky little thing works like you wouldn't believe. I think it's only about 14 foot. About 6 inches shorter. Where am I? Yeah, you get it. Dumbass. Holy smoke from sitting. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? God damn it. I should have known. I did know. It's not fucking smoking the same way. Okay. That's gonna give me quite a bit of rope to hang myself with. Now, you know what else? Every part of it. It's hard to do when you're working by yourself. Fucker gonna idle down or burn the whole tank up? Get that fucker too far, it'll keep rolling. We're about to that limit. And see, that's the thing. It's okay, girl. It's okay. I think somebody's actually trying to talk to her. Don't try and talk to people's dogs. Okay. Now for that. 90%. I'm thinking that's all we're gonna get. Diesel has that at-work sound to me. God dang it, I can't go that way now. Okay, I actually think that might have moved the back over so much that it works. Maybe not quite. No, that works. I can work with this. I might just give it a little bit more. That should do it. That's gonna definitely be as much as I'm willing to go. Even if it's just because I don't want to crawl back in. Okay. Besides that, how long does it take? Well, it don't take that long. God damn it, these shoes have holes in them. Literally made that way. Yeah, I'm gonna make this happen now. It's my sponge and I care about it. I'm so sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of dealing with fucktards that can't even fucking understand to wash and wring out a sponge when you're done. I had a piece of metal here that I always wring my sponge out on. And I told him. And he threw it away one day. And I told him, don't throw this away. It's what I used to wring my sponge out with. And I said, dude, next time he didn't wring it out. Remember that thing I told you I used to wring my sponge out with? Yeah. Use it. Okay. Yeah. Not only that, they ripped my sponge. How do you rip somebody's sponge? So every day, about 7 times now, I've had to be the one wringing out the sponge. Now, this could have been the other guy. And people just come by wanting to use your shit. That's the other thing. People use my fucking shit. And the next thing you know, it ain't where it's supposed to be. Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. I want to drink beer tonight. Root beer, that is. I really do. That's what I want. I want to drink root beer. Okay, I think I'm in park. Yes. This car is so clean in here. These cars smell like quality. Every time you get in an old Jag, man, they have a distinct smell. And actually, I'm gonna give this thing just a tad bit of guidance. Come on. Bonk. And that should do it. You get a hurry at night. Such a big sedan, I didn't even worry about this. But to make it right, it needs it. It's that right there. I'm going to drag my truck forward. To where I can get out of here correctly. Or get out of here at all. These get long. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Okay. Hopefully this will be heavy enough. Maybe. Oh, that's wonderful. No, I didn't need a metal pipe. I had my hand. It's about the same toughness rating. Yep. The kind of video that I just don't know if I should even upload. I'm just unloading a truck. There's a little bit of banter and such, but I mean, it's just the same thing over. And it's gonna be 20 more times here. 20 more times. Well, I wasn't done. Okay. Well, I'm out here. I don't like side posts. I can get anything done. Just saying. I don't know how they ever decided, hey, let's improve upon this by de-improving it. De-improving, huh? Yep. That's what I said. That's what I said. Okay. All jokes aside. Thanks for watching. That's some pushing stuff around. I don't know what's next. The interior of this car is beautiful. Next is I'm going to probably power wash it and get everything off outside and give it a real wash, scrub it down for the first time in God knows how long. And then this is what I'm going to buff. Besides a couple areas in the fenders here, these areas, especially that one, but some of this will come out. It's going to look nice. With these older cars, you can only get what you get. That's, I mean, it may sound like a dumb statement, but it is what it is. And you either paint it, and if you're selling it, you don't want to paint it because that's just going to make it look like you're hiding things from people, which is not what you want. My Google Glass is starting to get blurry. That's that. Kind of a rust-free-ish, barn-find-ish. I don't know what year. I do not know what year. I think maybe the data plate is under the hood. No. Well, I guess I can't say that. I gotta get in there. I heard a squeak. Oh yeah, I know what it was. I got a little baby bird's nest up here. We've made it out of pieces of wire and everything else. Okay, oneownercarguy.com. I'm gonna go charge this battery. I will likely make a lot of the detail videos here with glass, and then throw some more in with this when I'm doing the actual buffing. This will make a better picture than glass, but it's just impossible to do with this what I can with glass. That's the hardest one right here. Once I get it, the sky's the limit, baby. The machete's broken. So if I hit it with the bare end, it comes undone. And there it goes. What we were trying to avoid. Come on, baby. And there we go. Propane tanks and everything. Let's see what we got here. Well, one way or another. There goes that part of it. I get what's left of my machete. Here's how for ladybugs. Oh, that shit. Looks like some kind of a friggin' arachnophobic seed pod. Okay. I'm done for a minute. I'm gonna go work on the car now. Well, I've pushed and shoved stuff around a bit out here today. One on a car guy, one on a carguy.com. Just got the Merkur up here and the XJ12 up here. And I'm gonna put this up and start working towards a bit of a goal here. So getting the wash, at least the wash, done today on this car. And it's going to be quite a wash at that. Okay. Yeehaw. Okay, I'll give you a quick walk around of this car before I get started on it. I've taken some pictures. I don't know how exactly I'm going to do this. I'll clip them in somewhere. Ugh. And the walk around. Ye to the haw. You know, I'm either recording or I'm not. There's really no in between. And then, of course, it all comes down to editing. I don't have a lot of time to do that. You know, just somebody around with enough brains to turn on the water and hook it up before they start the power washer is something I have a really hard time finding. I guess saying I can't find help is not the truth. Okay, I'm going to do a walk around here in a minute. I'm going to do a little bit more video editing before I get to this.
How's it going, sir?
Good, what can I do for you?
Sorry, waking you up or bugging you.
Bugging me? What's up?
Basically what we're doing is we're going to be destroying a groundwater well. It's in the corner over here. I don't know if you've heard. We're wondering if you could move a couple cars.
Not anytime soon.
No?
No. When are you thinking you're wanting to do this?
Right now?
No, I won't be moving any cars.
Okay.
But thank you for stopping by.
Is there a time that you can move the cars?
What cars are you thinking about moving?
If we could get our
How long you need to be in here? You're just pulling the pump out or something, right?
Yeah, just pulling the well out. And hopefully he can get in sideways like this. The only reason why I wanted to move a couple of cars so that nothing happens to any of your stuff, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually in an online conference right now in a class, and I won't be doing nothing for a while.
Okay.
Are you guys doing other wells in this yard, or what? Are you just here right now for this?
No, I'm just trying to coordinate everything.
I know.
Today.
You guys standing here. You guys are going to be here right now, and this is all you've got to do, or do you have some stuff over here to do?
There's other stuff we can do.
If you do some other stuff and give me like about 45 minutes or so.
No, that's perfect.
And it's just these two, I can get you moved around a little bit. That's no problem.
Yeah, it's just.
I thought you were talking this shit and that shit, and I'm like, fucking nothing runs.
No, I know. The only thing I'm worried about is maybe this thing. We can help you maybe push it up a little bit so that they have a little bit more room.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to work with you.
I mean, I'm trying to work with you too. Okay. No problem. I'm not. Don't mean to be a dick or nothing. I just.
No,
I don't want to stop what I'm doing to move my cars.
No,
and these two I can get. It's just such a real pain with her not being able to be blocked, and then I don't know where to put it. I have no clue where I'm going to put anything to get you in there. In fact, I don't even know what to tell you. Go talk to the gas station owner and make sure I can park in front of his place, because there ain't nowhere for me to park this truck. I do not have a place to park it. So if somebody takes care of that,
gas station guys,
make sure and ask him, because I'm not.
Okay, I'll talk to him. Maybe you could pull it off to the right.
I mean, it'll go right up into his spot right there, no problem. I can park it there. It's just, I don't know how long you'll be, and if it's okay with him blocking his signage and stuff. If he's good with it, I can pull it there. I've got a place to do it. Give me about 30 minutes. I'll finish up online, and I'll come do it to it.
Okay.
What's your name?
Evan.
Evan, Nathan.
Nathan, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
To the gas station guy, and he said you could pull your truck up there.
Okay, cool. Wow, there's still mildew on some things, or morning water. Oh, there's their truck. What about the Jeep?
What
Come over this way.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
That should be alright.
Okay. Because I don't know how you are with this fence. Come over here to where you can see what I'm saying. I don't know how your truck's going to come in here, but I don't know if you're going to get past that fence. If you need to open the fence all the way, the keys are in the Jeep. I figure if they can back it over this Trans Am and this truck, they can fucking have it. But you can move the Jeep up if you need, because that fence would open in and give you another 3 feet to come in there if you need to. So whatever you need, the keys are in it if you need to move that.
Okay, he's probably going to pull forward and then back over this way.
Ah, okay. Well, if you need the extra room.
Thank you.
Or if you need to buy this, you know, I'll just... And how long you guys gonna be?
Maybe an hour.
And these are the trucks they're bringing in. So I'll give it a walk around to them. Look at the drums on top. I thought that was a drilling rig. It's a drum rig. Big horn. Yeah, buddy. Okay, well. Okay, so you gotta tell me, what's up with all the drums, dude? Is that stuff you take out of there, or what?
Yeah,
cool.
When we drill them out, sometimes there's a lot of dirt left over, so we drum it. And...
You actually drum it all up?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean...
California environmental thing? Or really? Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Because it's been in a sleeved well or something, they want it out in a drum?
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
Wow! I'm from Montana, man. We just throw the shit out in the yard.
Yeah. You know, I wish I lived in Montana.
I will sell you 2 houses for $18,500 each. I got about 10 places up there. I got 4 for sale. Throw the car in for free. Now, what a deal! Okay, whatever you need, you guys grab me. So if you need help, we need to move another, let me know. Miko, I'm gonna move our Jeep whether he says he needs it or moved or not. I don't like where it is. Well, if I wouldn't have done what I did there, I would have started a little better. I'm gonna get this out of the way, just to where I don't have any problems. It's that kind of day. Oh, hitting my Trans Am, we're gonna have issues. I just see him falling through that. I'm gonna take some pictures. Add me on Instagram. Add me on Facebook. I got shit going on here. Good, how you doing? Okay, that should be good. I've actually got, look at this. Before, after. It's actually looking really good. We can only do what we can do to it. So, I'll be doing more of that tonight. Right now, I think I'm gonna actually take off and go get some stuff done. I might come back and see them and see this drilling rig in action. Well, I've got well guys here, and they're actually taking out a well. Holy hell, I don't know if you just seen how fast that frickin' thing dropped. But it dropped pretty damn fast. It dropped about as fast as it's going back up. The other guy that was marking it out last week, he didn't know. You have to. What's the approximate water table here or whatever?
About 30.
That's it, huh? Montana, it's like 18 feet or something, and the whole town where I am, they're all hand dug pretty much. But
yeah, I mean, it varies because the river's right here, so it's somewhere between like 20 to 30. It varies.
Huh? Cool. My dad just bought a rig about like this in Montana. Hey man, how much a foot here in California you guys get? Ballpark.
What's that?
Ballpark, how much a foot you guys get?
I think it's 30 something a foot.
Really?
I think. I'm not sure, but I think.
Just wondering between here and Montana.
Yeah.
$30 a foot.
Yeah.
That's pretty average here?
You might be able to get a little bit different.
My dad just bought 10,000 acres to add on to 10,000 acres he has over in Montana, and he's drilling 5 wells. And there's nobody in the area. It's eastern Montana. It's like butt-fuck nowhere. So he's actually buying one about like this. Might be a little smaller. I think we can mount it on an F800, but we can't find no one to do it. We're just gonna go fucking drill them ourselves. I mean, it's a easy deal.
Yeah.
But
drill down and then it's a hollow stem, so you just send the pipe down.
my uncle's Mr. up in Northern California welder there. We're gonna slick talk him into coming to where you got it down.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight and stuff. You guys don't need anything before I go?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I appreciate all your help.
No, sorry, man. I was online doing things. It's just I do all YouTube, so I wasn't ready to go do it right now.
No.
But anyway, the first minute when you said move cars, my immediate nightmare thought is all 4 of these that don't run or something, and I just like fucking know.
No,
you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm not being a dick. Well, I kind of was, but I didn't mean to.
No, it's not a problem. I mean, I'm not saying that I have to deal with it all the time, but I kind of do, so.
Cool, man. Well, have fun.
I try to work it.
Tell him to call ahead of time. I knew nothing about you this morning. If I would have been ready for it, man.
It's the property owner that we have to deal with.
Yeah, I know him well, and he's just kind of like, whatever. He's a cool guy, but he don't.
I talked to him this morning. I said, hey, did you tell these people? We talked to her, and I screwed up with her, so she's already pissed off at me.
I can yell and scream and be pissed off too if you want. That way you can go 2 for 2. No, I'm just kidding, man. Cool, have fun. See you in a while, maybe. They actually have to scrape all that up. Yeah, you can kind of dummy lock it or something if I'm not back before you go.
I just didn't know what you got going on.
Okay, Glass. Record a video. Okay, they're drilling this thing out. I'm gonna go around and get you a better view. Oh, they're taking them off now. They're all the way down. Shit, you guys are halfway done, huh? What are you actually pulling out? There's no pump down there, right?
No, there's no pump down there. What it is just a PVC pipe that goes
It's just a sleeving that they want out there?
Yeah, and it's perforated down at the bottom where the water is.
Right.
So the water comes in, and then I sample the water.
Why do they? Why?
Well,
it's a dead well. Who the fuck cares? I mean, why do they want it out?
Without going into
right.
Basically, we have wells all over the place here. And we're monitoring the wells to see if there's any contaminants in the wells.
And do you already know on these?
Yeah.
And there
that's
isn't?
Why we're taking them out.
There isn't? So there's no contaminants, but they figure, hey, we'll take them out anyway?
Yeah, because basically we're trying to close the site.
What the hell's wrong with my property owner? I'd be like, fuck no, you ain't taking my well.
Well, it's a good thing to have them off.
Why?
Because then there's no liability anymore.
Fucking California, man. Liability's a goddamn well. It's water. It's mine. It's underneath my land.
Well,
crazy.
It's not drinking water anyways.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's just the aquifer down there. It's just it flows.
It's just all runoff and stuff, probably. It's all runoff from up there, probably, huh? Huh. Yeah, I guess in Montana we got a lot fresher water.
I'm gonna say yes, but no.
A lot fresher up there in Montana, it don't even matter. Just watch out for our leach lines and we're all good, you know?
Yeah. So basically, there was a problem at one time, and it's being cleaned up. And so now we're just slowly starting to work our way closer.
Is that to do with the gas stations? Gotcha. Well, cool, man. Thanks. Sorry to be a pain or anything. Anything you need, let me know. Okay, I've nailed 2 of 4 of them. There's only half a box there. I'm a consultant for this company. You can buy them online or whatever. If you use the code SERIAL, you get like half off. One little chew is like a Red Bull.
Really?
So don't eat both of them at once unless you're used to that kind of stuff. You eat both of them at once, you'll be pumping. And it's time release, so you don't get like this. It just gives you a nice even keel of energy. You'll love them, dude. Yeah, he's a cool guy. They are doing it, tuning it. They're actually pulling out that damn sleeve and changing all the wells because of what seemed to be California EPA things and such. I guess I'm supposed to be happy that that's keeping me safe. I don't see it that way. I see it kind of like, they're taking my well! And I didn't want them to take my well. Wow, they're over here doing it too. I wonder if that's a well they're taking out or putting in. Wow. They are doing it, tuning it. Not very cool. And I'm sure there's a good reason. I guess it makes sense with the filling station there. It does make sense that they had a spill in one of their tanks or something. And that kind of thing happens all the time. And yes, I know it is a liability issue to the max. But at the same time, that's my well. It's not even the same guy. It's like, it's a whole different property. How can my landlord be liable for what happened at the gas station next door? Crazy. And then again, the kid that was telling me about it, I'm sure he didn't know everything about it, and also probably some things he couldn't say. But in the whole gist of things, I found it cool to show a little bit of a well drilling machine. And I was going to go out there and just set up and do it to it, but I just didn't have time earlier, and now I just don't have time because I got to get to Harbor Freight. I need a broom. I need a buffer. I'm actually going to buy a new buffer because the one that I've got, it just kind of took a big dump. Does this guy really think he's going to pass me? Are you serious? You're going to actually cause the gum up there just because you're a douche nozzle? What an idiot. And now he falls behind everyone, slow as can be. See, you know, it's douche nozzles like that that cause traffic nightmares. Okay. Thanks for watching. Construction going on. And we're just, this thing, look at this. As it starts to drift a little bit, it pulls to the right a teensy bit. Not much. See there? Straight as can be. Just after a little while, it'll go to a slight bit. But this car is one of the nicest cars, well, until I got my junk all over in it. It is one of the nicest cars that I have driven. I would say, I would rate this top 10, man. And I do like a Mercedes W140 a lot better than this. But, you know, besides it, it's just a little bit squirrelier on the road than a Mercedes. The suspension, the ride is nice. I'm sure a lot of the motors and things like that there is going to be more reliable, maybe, than some of the Bosch electronics on the Mercedes. But, great car. And very comfortable, powerful. Nice to drive. Oh, she's calling me. Thank you, sir. Okay. That was Harbor Freight. I got a little bit of it. They've always got music going. How much was my buffer? My buffer was like pretty damn cheap. Household supplies. They could have my broom. Like, no doubt, they could actually have my broom. Okay. One owner car guy. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. My buffer was $32. 32 bucks. There could be something cheaper out there, but I don't know what it is. 32 bucks, and they'll last about 30 cars. That's probably 20 to 30 cars. I bet you I got $1.50 cost per car into my buffing machine. Now, makes me wonder, that's the price, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could almost buy 7, I could almost buy 8. I could buy 7 or 8 of those for one DeWalt. So the question then becomes, will one DeWalt last for 30 times, let's go with the lower one, 7, 210 cars? It sure might. Unless you drop a car battery on it and break it in half like I did. Nah. Okay, thanks for watching. You want the window down, huh? You want the window down. There we go. It's that kind of day. Them guys will be done with that well by now, and I'll be behind on moving my car. Okay. One owner car guy. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. You guys done?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there's wet concrete over there, but...
How long are you going to be here? Like 10, 20 minutes or something?
We'll move right
I'll
now
just,
for you.
don't even worry about it. I'll just come out in 20 minutes or 30 minutes and move the truck.
Okay, perfect.
Cool, man.
We're just waiting to see what she wants us to do.
What, she has another one? There's another one in there, huh?
Yeah, it's just right in front of that Ford Mustang right there.
Oh, and that's hard for her to let you get to, huh?
She said it'll impact her business, so...
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Gotcha. Well, she won't be as fun to deal with.
Hi, Bubba.
And if you need a pocket beagle, I breed 50 of these a year.
Really?
Yeah.
I like a bigger beagle.
I like the smaller ones. Sometimes we get a bigger one or two, and these go for more. I like more money. There you go. That's what I like.
Everyone likes more.
Right? Well, if you need anything else, let me know.
Okay, yeah, so we're pretty much done here. We just put this cone here just so...
So you actually pour a little concrete over it and everything, huh?
Yeah, you know, we try to make it so that it looks like we were never here. That's the
Black concrete almost. Wow. Does that come pre-mixed bags for black, or did you put color in it?
No, you put a little powdered color in there.
Cool.
And then if you want, I can come back next week and spray paint these off.
Spray paint what off?
All the markings, these little white and
Oh.
yellow markings.
Whatever Ron says, man, I'll wear it off in a year or two.
Yeah.
I don't care.
So whereabouts in Montana are you guys?
Between Drummond and Missoula. I got a place in Stevensville and a place in Drummond. Missoula is the main town.
Okay. Yeah, me and my wife have been talking about moving. We don't know if we want to move like out of state or what, but
Montana's cool, there's just less work. There's a lot more opportunity here and everything. That's why I was asking what they get to drill, and like, it's just interesting. My well guy just quit drilling wells, and my dad's buying a rig just like that to drill his wells, but he says there's no money in it up there.
yeah.
Well, you're gonna brush it to make it look like asphalt. Cool stuff, man.
Yeah, they try to make it real nice, you know, because the well inspectors will come out and check it, and if it's not right, they want us to break it out and start over.
Wow.
It's a quite an operation.
I bet it's an environmental nightmare type thing down here, just to do. Well, my dad does concrete and all this. They don't let him wash the trucks out anymore, and I mean, just every part of it's just such a hassle.
Yeah.
But there's more opportunity.
Yeah.
There's
There's so much oversight.
Well, yeah, I think that's it, huh? They got to pay everybody to do all these jobs. Yeah, exactly.
Goes all the way back.
Well, have fun, man.
Thanks again.
Nice meeting you. You guys come out pretty quick. You guys are pretty quick, that's for sure. That's 2, and if you could get all of us to fucking cooperate, you probably could have done them in an hour and a half.
Yeah, but I always figure in these kind of stuff. If I get done earlier, then it's awesome.
Okay, got my pool car here, my old. Just got this up here. It sure is clean underneath. Look at this. I got that apart to try and start it, but Merkur XR4 Ti, that's done. And this, it's going to be a bit faded on this side, but it's going to not be the most perfect surface ever, but that's what it's looking like now. And I'll put up videos of this. When you're doing something like this, look at this, I did this. It's just going to have dry spots there. That's all there is to it. I did this. It's just drier right here. And as far as rub marks, swirl marks and stuff, yeah, there's rub marks and swirl marks on it. If you want to take it farther and you want to take all your rub marks and swirl marks out, you could try and take it another stage, and you're going to end up taking more paint off, which is fine. I'm just going to leave the choice for the next buyer, and on cars like that, I take them to a certain point and call that good. What do you think, breeder? You the big helper dog? BeaglesPocket.com. And I do have a new litter coming up, one from her mom. Hint, hint. If you've been thinking about a doggy dog, go to BeaglesPocket.com, and better yet, just call the numbers there and talk to me or Samantha. Breeder's mama will be having a babies. And in my personal opinion, if you're wanting, I was thinking I had to warm this up, but I just moved it and warmed it up. If you're wanting a baby beagle, there would be no better litter to get one from than Breeder's Mom, etc. Proven! Well, yeah, seriously. Okay, so the way my setup is here, it makes it a royal pain to get this bad boy out and not block my neighbor and all of creation. I don't want to block her, and I don't want to block traffic, but I will get this out of his way right now. In a minute. That should get him out. If he can't get out of there, he's an idiot. An idiot, I tell ya. So, he's not a total idiot. Okay, one, get that. Leave my buffer in here. If they want it, I guess they can have it. These guys, they did the wells, and then they said, well, get it? If you want us to come back and paint over those marks, I can do that, next week. And I said, what do you mean? And then I realized he meant that he'll come out here with black spray paint and spray paint over the white and the yellow they sprayed down. And I'm like, nah, dude, we're all good, man. I'm not all that worried about that. Okay, got my unloaded down trailer, and I'm out of here. I'm gonna clip a couple clips in on this, and I'm gonna say again, like I did in another video, I'm gonna make a little spiel about this a couple times, and I'm also gonna put a video out about it. By the time the spiel comes out, I didn't even know what that sounded like anymore. I didn't even know that was my phone. Okay, here we go. Yes. Okay.
He wants the blue 68 Mercedes, and he does want the S1P. And he said he's going to think about the Jag. He wanted to do a little research on a couple of things and would let me know.
Okay.
So I was going to get an invoice for the other one.
Okay, if it's 20, it should be 29. It should be at $29.50 on the site for him, and give him $500 off at $24.50.
Okay.
So make it fit that or whatever. I mean, he knows what it was. Okay, so subscriber investment, subscriber partnership, etc., etc. I've always tried to think about how can I connect with my subscribers? How can I do things that you guys will enjoy? How can I make something fun that you'll be able to connect with, comment on, engage? Well, the best idea I've had, and the best thing I've had, is a way that you can also profit and make money from what you're watching right here on my channel. Basically, you've seen me do it hundreds of times, over and over and over, depending, are you serious, lady? Depending on how long you've been a subscriber, you could have been watching me do this for 5, 6 years. I've done it for 30, almost, 20 something. So, with that in mind, what I'm doing is this. I'm gonna take your money. I'm gonna buy a car. I'm gonna do what I do to the car that we buy, that we're doing, and what we do to the car on. So I'm gonna go to auction. I'm gonna research the stuff. I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna make the buy. Avocados, oranges. I'm gonna make the buy. Once I make the buy, I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna detail it out. I'm gonna fix some things up. I'm gonna list it just like everything, and I'm gonna sell it. And I'm gonna make money. And since I'm gonna make money, you gonna make money. However that goes. And that's the shtick. With that in mind, I'm wishing I had an extra battery with me to try something out on a car I have. But that's the deal. I'm going to buy, lightly refurbish, and resell a car, and I'm going to make and set aside a position for 5 people at the start, let's say. One person has already done it before I even advertised it, and he's a longtime subscriber. Cobstop, I think is the name on here. I know his name in person. I know him personally now over the internet for the last 5 years, and I consider him a good friend. And he is actually partners on a Jeep Grand Wagoneer that I bought at auction. And basically, let's say you send me $2,000. You send me your $2,000, thank you very much, I'm done. No, you send me your $2,000, let's say I buy something for $4,000. Well, you're probably going to end up being about a 40% partner, because there's costs in auction fees, there's costs in getting it back, there's costs in detailing it, maybe some hood struts, maybe a window fixed, tune up, who the hell knows. So whatever the final cost, plus the cost to list it, which went ho-ho, and when you're listing it, it's about $105 per listing. Good thing I'm actually behind this guy, or I would have probably been speeding instead of going the speed limit. So, $105 a listing, and I basically will have about probably 48 into something I paid. Well, 300 in auction fees probably, so 100 to get it back, that's 44. We're going to be right under $5,000 in it. So you'll be whatever split $2,000 is of $5,000. I don't have my calculator to do it right now. 10% of $5,000 would be 500. So let's say 40%. Bam! The numbers are just like I was thinking. Okay, so that's the deal. From there, we take that $5,000 car. I'm probably going to offer it to all my subscribers once we're done with it at like $6,500, $6,800, to where it's a good deal. Maybe a little less, depending on the car and what it is and what we think we can get on eBay. Because I can't cut our own throats on it. Sometimes on eBay, double and triple is just not out of style at all. I wish I could put a lot more about prices and stuff up, but there becomes certain restrictions I must put on that for different reasons. Okay, to start here, I'm coming in and I am looking for keys. Looking for keys in all the wrong places. Yeah, let's keep it away from that kind of a channel. Okay, Igor's car is here, and I'm thinking about maybe just putting it on the trailer and moving it because it's in the wrong spot. Oh, let's do some looking. Can you stay? Can you stay? Looks like a good girl. Oh God. Trailer's coming in. Okay. Actually, the Seville is what I'm picking up. In 2 hours, I've got to come back up here. if I have the keys, I'm actually listening like there's gonna be a ding ding. I wish I could be the one to restore this car. It's a nice car. I sure do wish that it could be me. Make sure he at least gets everything. Okay, so that's junk, that's junk, that's not, and that's junk. So I had a tarp over this, and now I was going to try to put a battery in it and just roll the window up for Igor. The seat's got a wear hole anyways, but no need to get it any wetter than it is. We're going to have ultra dry weather here, so I'm not so worried. But this is blocking that. Yeah, basically, it comes down to me moving 2 cars. Not the end of the world. Let's see here. Has to be a, yep, tow hook. Tow hook. Okay. Let's just do it. I could just take this right now. I'd much rather get some air on that tire. Okay, well. Bam! I think that might be the one. And this guy, let's see, that could be the one. If this is the one, everything else I've done here won't matter. Reader, you're going to have to wait another minute. I'm not going to be able to take you right now. I'll be right back, though. You're a good girl. God, this door just hangs. I don't dig it. Can you dig it? I can dig it. I think it's from grabbing on it and hanging on it. Hey, is that dually for sale? Maybe I'll ask. Oh shit, I can't get to this car now. Well, at least I can check the keys out. Tires are a little low. But, wow, there's a... Why would I try not just try the one that I think works? I think this one works. No! That one works. Wow! Different keys. Okay, so I have keys for this one now. That's cool. That won't move. There's always one thing or another here. What's up? You selling that dually? You selling that dually?
Huh?
You selling that dually?
Oh no, it's one of the worker guys.
Oh, okay, cool. I can sell the piss out of them, man. Everybody loves them.
I know, it's crazy. What's up with the beard? Going scruffy these days?
Going scruffy.
You bought a diesel?
No, this is my dad's. It's my trailer. I've had that trailer for 15 years, and I didn't have nothing to pull it. So, like, this is my...
Does this have a Caterpillar in it?
No, it's got cool stickers, though, don't it?
Yeah. It doesn't, though?
No.
It's a 7.3, I'm thinking?
I honestly don't know.
No, it's a CD player, so it's a 6.0.
Really? You know because of the CD player?
Yeah, it's a 6.0.
How do you know because of the CD player? Seriously?
Because 7.3 would have a tape player. They didn't go to CD until like 05, 06.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's not a 7.3, it's the next one.
Yeah, it's a 6.0.
Because he had some kind of EGR problem or something.
Yeah, then it's 6.0.
You gotta do some delete or
and
something like that.
it's quieter, too.
I hate quiet. The new ones are even quieter, dude. I want loud and noisy and yeah. The last truck I ordered was a 01 7.3.
Yeah, but with the CD player would make it 05, 06 and newer.
Interesting. That's an interesting way to tell. Man, I go for the V10s. If this truck costs 20 grand, I can buy a V10 for 10 grand.
Yeah, they're ballless and they're like...
Come on now. But they get like 2 miles less a gallon. Well, this one don't even have that. This thing's stripped.
If you bought a Dodge though, you get 22 miles a gallon. That's why I want
on the Cummins.
I want to get rid of mine next and buy the Cummins.
I like the Chevy Tranny. When they first came out with the Duramax, the salesman brought one out. Me and my dad tried it. It's just not as snappy and horsepower, just like fun to hot rod. These are more hot roddy than a Chevy.
I was gonna say, well, my last dually I had a 6.0. It was an 07 dually, and I had them put an Allison in it at 90,000. The regular trans went out, and you can upgrade to Allison through Ford.
Wow, through Ford?
Yeah, you can upgrade through Ford, so it's under warranty. And they just add it into your payments.
Well, that cost like $5 grand.
No, I want to say like a little bit more, maybe 7, but it was only like $30 more a month on my payments.
Yeah, but you got a fucking rock solid
But
train now.
it comes with 300,000 mile warranty. Yeah, and the train that's in there now only comes 100 or 100.
So when this goes, he could probably do that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Another thing about Ford, though, they offer 200 to 500,000 mile warranties on their trucks, on their diesels.
On the new ones? On the new ones?
On these too. Because my 07.
Oh, you can upgrade it or pay up. Dude, the new ones are 88 grand.
I know.
It's crazy. The last one I bought, I talked him down to 36.5. It was 02 when I bought it. It's crazy.
All I think about when I see these trucks on the road, like that costs as much as someone's house sometimes.
Dude, my dad bought this new. It was the last ones we bought. He bought another one after me, and he was about ready to sell it. I'm like, dude, and he was driving it every day. I'm like, dude, buy a Mercedes, drive the piss out of your old Mercedes, and just park this and use it when you're pulling something. He's got 109, 110. It just went out of warranty. But like, that's cool. He's had it for
Mine's at
12 years now.
Mine over there, mine's an 06, and mine's at, I just hit 193 and on my third motor.
What kind of motor?
6.0, same as this.
Really?
EGR valves, tranny problems. But I have a 3-car trailer I used to haul with it heavy. And then I took it, Ford kept doing it. Then I took it to this place right here, East County Diesel. World's best shop I've ever
really? They're good, huh?
to. Well, it cost me 12 grand, but they did the motor, they tuned up the trans, so that was the problem with the trans. The shift kit on the trans wasn't jiving with the motor. They weren't in sync or something, and that's why my motor kept going. So they like went through the truck, because Ford, it was like, I tried to find a lemon law on it. Ford, it's like, oh, it sat out here for like 6 months, broken down with a fucking blown motor.
Wow.
So Ford was like fighting me on warranting it, and they said I overweight it. I'm like, I haul fucking Volkswagens, 3 Volkswagens at once, come on. So they said I overloaded it. Well, come to find out, I didn't overload. The tranny wasn't handling the shift, like the shifting.
So what did they say in the end on
to
that?
Pay for it. They didn't pay for it. But I had East County do it. Within, I want to say 5 or 6 days, they had a brand new motor in there. They had the trans done. They were down here taking me for a test drive. And then, I mean, it was a shit ton. They took the cab off the truck.
That's the way, even for the EGR valves and different things, that's what my mechanic does. He takes the cabs off. He says it's easier to get to the back of the fucking motor.
Yeah, they did like a fuck ton to that truck. And I'm talking like 5 days. I've been driving the truck almost a year, almost 100,000 on it since, and not one problem.
You put 100,000 in a year on it?
Almost, yeah.
Wow. When I was going back,
go everywhere. That thing goes everywhere.
when I was going back and forth to Montana, 40, 45 a year was the most I got. But I didn't drive nonstop. You drive a hell of a lot more than me.
Oh yeah, like over the weekend, that thing went all the way to San Francisco and back. And then this weekend, I'm taking it to Albuquerque and back. And yeah, it's just like consecutively. Like, it's always like leaving.
For me, my trailer's stupid, dude. It's 4 feet, it's 24 foot, so it's like 6 feet too long for one car, and it's like 10 feet too short for 2 or something.
Like,
you know what I mean?
For a Volkswagen, you only need 30 for 2.
Yeah, you could put 2 just a little bit. You might be able to fit 2 on here with a little bit of overhang. 24 foot.
Both ways, yeah.
But
I just sold my 3-car though. I literally just sold.
What was that worth? What was that worth?
It was the one out here. The guy wanted to give me 47 for it.
What
It's the same with
what did it weigh? Like 6 grand? 6,000 pounds?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I know that we cut that right now. They're cutting metal off of it. So my brother's up there cutting metal off of it because we welded stuff to it. But
see, I want to get a 3 to go back and forth to Montana. Nothing else is. It's not really worth it with this.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna drive a truck and go 55 in California, you might as well take 3.
Yeah, that's what. So I had the 3 forever, and I just, at this point, I'm like, oh, I want to get rid of the truck soon. At this point, I'm like, I don't see a point of owning the big truck. I'm gonna try to downsize to a 4-door Tacoma.
Why Tacoma?
Well, Tacomas are the best thing in the world, but...
Dude, come on, man. You get some Japanese truck.
I have that...
You got the best thing in the world.
That green one has 500,000 on it. You know what's wrong with it? I just need to fix a driveline. I overweight it. I took my Airstream with it.
You'd rather be one of the little guys in that truck than a guy in one of them big diesels, dude? I mean, come on. How can you do that to yourself?
I just, at this point, I'm like tired of my truck.
I know how that goes too. I honestly do. I love the Benzes I drive, but right now I've been driving even any piece of shit I get because I'm just tired of driving the same thing.
At this point, what I'm thinking is get a Tacoma, put some miles on that, save a little bit more money up, and then I want to buy a Cummins outright. And I want to buy it. I want like an 03, between 03 and 07.
You still doing bikes a lot?
Yeah, I just bought 2 more. They're right now they're not doing that well because of tax returns, and they're a lot are going up because people bought them that can't afford them. So I bought 2 on the cheap, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna sit on them for a while. I've been riding them a little bit more.
You got a license?
No.
I never got one either. I went and got a learner's permit when I was 15 and a half, and that's all I did.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I told my secretary, I'm like, oh, can you like call and give me like a permit or something, or like so I can make a lesson down there? She's like, yeah, I'll call down there. And that was like a week ago, and I asked her today. I was like, we were finding out about me getting a license just in case, because I bought one in Long Beach and I rode it back here, and I'm looking more out of the Harley scene into the BMW Enduros.
Dude, in Montana, they had 3 police bikes. They got rid of them with...
They were BMWs?
Yeah, between 500 and 800 miles. I bought one with 650 miles. Just a sweet, with the fiberglass bags and everything. It was just a sweet bike. I think it was a 650 or 850, and they were upgrading to get the bigger 1200s or something. Yeah. But it was great riding a little bike. Honestly, I'm a Harley guy. It's what I grew up on, tinkering on stuff. But once you really start looking at them and riding a BMW, like, fuck a Harley, dude, this is a nice bike. I know, and right now the value of them is so like great, especially us being so close to Mexico. What I've been like reading online about, some people are buying the Enduros, and they buy them, they pick them up here, they fly to this area, they pick them up here, and they do a big run. Yeah, from the UK and from like Canada and like stuff like that, and then they bring them back here and they put them for sale while they're out riding. And so when they're back here, they try to sell them off. But I'll let you go. That's interesting. Have fun, man. He's a cool guy. Hello?
Let me know the drive to the Catholic or I that's the way or so, and he'll call me.
Wait, what?
The drive to the hill is about 45 minutes away.
I don't have a check with me.
That's what the customer's paying.
What?
The customer is paying.
Okay, so I'm dragging stuff around, and I could be ready for him. I don't know.
I did let him know the first time I talked to him that you might be able to sign and let him know you had to come back to the auction or whatever.
Well, I just got here, and I'm going to try and wait for him before I have to make another run. So the sooner he gets here, the better, to do his little inspection to where I can do what I need to do.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Bye. Okay. It's time to do a little bit of this and that. Huh?
Did you sell that?
Yeah.
Does it run?
No, Charlie had it. It was back when the water was coming down big time, and it actually got flooded. The guy had just registered, and it got flooded. I'd never bought a flood car from San Diego.
So it didn't run?
I doubt it does. I haven't even tried. The guy's restoring it. He's in, it's going to Netherlands.
Okay. It's a pretty cool car, though.
Yeah, they are cool. They're getting to be pretty rare to find, too. Okay. There we go. Now I'm just going to go forward with this one. Hopefully miss that wind star. And just get it out enough. And I'm sure this is going to get me some bad press somewhere. And I shouldn't do things like this or something. Hell, I don't know. What I do know is I got the car moved. I don't always trust the clutch on my $229 winch. Actually, they were $349 with $50 off. And then I had a 20% off coupon. It was 60 more. So I guess it was 240. There we go. One down. 2 to go, I guess. Come on, baby. I might actually list my Dart GT. I'm gonna take pictures at least. I never have. Water. Here you go. Okay, I'll leave it right there, okay? Nobody's drank out of it but Grandpa. Yeah, I know it doesn't matter. Me and my dog just talk about things like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, let's see here. At least a frame hole, right? You frame hole. Not there. God, that ain't gonna work either. Side frame hole. Come on. Oh, no. No. No, no, no. I just need to pull it forward. Guy. Hey, guy, I'm not your buddy. Hey, buddy, I'm not your guy. Oh, nothing to hook to. There might be a frame hook. Hey! What the Sam hell? That's not cool. Frame hole. Well, there are these. They're not going to fit my hook. Ooh, right there. That will work. Ow! Okay. I can't even take a proper grip at this. I hope this went to the right spot. It did. It did, and I did it just long enough. Right there. Yeah, baby. Okay. Frame hook 1 to frame hook 2. This is frame hook 2. Come in, frame hook 1. Well, car's in neutral. Ideally, I guess right behind this one. Okay, it's probably gonna stay right there. I'm gonna jack my trailer up a bit just to where it don't yank on that bumper any and be just extra safe about it. I almost thought about asking Bruce to steer for me. Just someone to steer and brake. Makes it easier. I need to pay attention here. I did that last time. I'm gonna pull it out here, crank it around a bit. I like it. Okay, out. And then where it is, I'm going to triple check. I think it's a good spot to turn the wheel. It's about perfect on what I wanted. now. You just get it out here without hitting your car, Igor. I had to check this more times than you could ever imagine. Okay. More pumping and yanking and cranking. I don't know how many licks it takes to get to the middle of this Tootsie Pop roll. But it's a few.
To be training it, I know that you're not going to change its lifestyle. You're not going to bring it with you. I won't do it around 8 on.
Oh shit! I don't even have a gear shifter, man. For fuck's sake! And what would my dog learn leaving it with you for 2 weeks?
Well, I make it so that every dog it can be off leash at the gas lamp on a Friday night.
Wow.
Okay? That's one.
She can't do that!
There are 3 tests that I do. The first test is a 30-minute downstay outside of Starbucks while I'm inside.
They'll stay.
Yeah. Like I'm working on his stay right now.
That's a pretty good thing, feat to do right there. I'm gonna get that. 9,000.
Oh, I got the 12,000.
Oh, the 12? Dude, they had this one on sale for $299.
Yeah, they had mine on sale for.
All right, transporter was supposed to be here at about 2 o'clock. It's now 4 o'clock. So, getting rid of another car. It's this one. The 77 or 8. 6, no, it's not 6. It's a 7 or 8 Seville. Nice car. Clean, non-rusty, except for around the areas that are going to be on all of these around the top. But it's a good, clean car. I'm going to check a couple things out here. Oh, no trunk key. It's got one of them universal trunk keys. And we'll leave that for now. Is there any way? Sorry. Oh wow! Are all the Pattersdales yours?
Yeah.
Okay, Glass. Can I take a picture?
Yeah.
Take a picture. Wow! Are the black ones Patterdales too?
Yeah.
Wow, so they come in two.
Yeah, they come in actually brown, black, and brown.
What's the most pot? Yours is the brown one.
Right. Well, I'm trying to breed them all brown. So
That's the most popular color?
yeah.
That's cool. What's that one?
That's the bulldog I'm training.
I think he was still parked on the road when I hung up with him.
Okay, I was talking to somebody to get something done, but I see him now.
And he's a really nice
Okay.
guy.
Bye.
His name is
Bye. It's what?
Victor.
Victor. is his
Victor.
name.
Nice to meet you, Victor. Right here.
That's the one right there.
Yeah. Okay. I went up today and actually got a car. And not only did I get a car, I sent a car out. So got 2 out of that lot up there today. I figured I'd walk around this. Look at this. Lenses are great. This thing is a almost rust-free car. It's beautiful. I love saying rust-free car on this one. Had a blowout, but it is not a rusty car at all. I don't know if I would redo this car or just let it patina up on you. I mean, very, very, very tiny amounts starting right there on some bubbles. I might repair some areas like that, but it's just going to bear Nice metal. Let that stuff get rid of it a little bit more. And yeah, buddy, look at all the trims there. Beautiful going down the side. It's a GT. It's a 63? Could be a 64. I think it's a 63. Okay, back on this bad boy. Oh yeah. Oh no. I gotta go get my keys.